Hello, it's unboxing day again. This time I had some troubles with the audio, so I had to re-record it. I didn't want to waste this one. So it's a narration now. Inside the box I will be extracting 30th edition of Star Wars. It was a Fantasy Flight Games publishing a few years ago, but the game it's not Star Wars from Fantasy Flight, it's the classic one, Star Wars from West End Games, the D6 rules. I think it's out of print, or at least out of stock at Fantasy Flight Games, so I had to buy this from eBay. I was expecting to find a new box set, because it was advertised like that, even though sometimes they advertise as new and it's just kind of unopened, but unused. This one is wrapped in plastic, so I think it was really new, or at least, well, maybe it had an owner, but the person never opened it. So as you see, it's the Star Wars Classic Edition in a boxed version. I had the both books, the core book and the second edition core book, and the source book, which is what is inside this box. But I sold them a while ago. Not just that, my whole Star Wars collection. They were kind of very used, and I didn't take that much care of those books. They were on a shelf for a long time, and the sun and the time and dust accumulated, so they weren't that good looking now. So I sold them for cheap price. But recently I was this is very nicely packed. So it's the different thing. Well, the books are basically the same thing, but they are new, in slightly larger, I think, as far as I can remember. The core book was a little smaller than this. I'm not sure, but I think so. So I was saying, I'm really through with Star Wars in general. Not just now, since the movies got woke and stupid and started annoying fans. I have been through with Star Wars for far longer than that. As soon as George Lucas did the second trilogy, which is in fact the first trilogy, Attack of the Clones and the other ones, I don't remember the names. That's how they impressed me. I don't even remember their names. So since that time I stopped caring about Star Wars. But some weeks ago there was a 10-minute video about Star Wars from Legion of Myth, and it remembered me that I had played this one, and at the time obviously I was still very fond of Star Wars and of space opera gaming. So there's a nostalgia factor, obviously. I'm not sure if I'm going to ever play this again, probably not. But at the time I was still a fan of Star Wars, and I really enjoyed this one, and the rules were great. So that's why I decided to buy it, and at least it will be on my shelf, and memories of better days from this trilogy. And then there was another package on the mail. This one wasn't for me, it was for Sylvia, but it was not for her. She bought it for me because I am starting a new setting, for Punk, which is tentatively named Tales from Future Past. It will be a Atom Punk setting, Sorry. and I needed some visual aids and well, a list of movies and all that. This is a quite nice book. After the World Ends, about well, as the name implies, about movies set in a post-apocalyptic worlds maybe. There are a lot of classics here, like this one, but also some unknown, almost unknown and cult movies. I'm not that knowledgeable about this particular genre. Besides the really known movies like Mad Max and well, some of those, I am Escape from New York, for example. That even though that one I wouldn't catalog it in the genre, but so that's why I needed some help finding info about some other movies, and also because I value visual aid. I think it's very important while researching for a setting to have some. Okay, that's it. We're over for now.